Mr. Parvis, what I can say that there is three important things did not go the best final decision in 2020. With the communication, I can say that failure to bring Jaami to Malaysia. So it's about documentation, it's about Jaami's commitment, either he want to choose Malaysia or England, and also technical test selection. Maybe you can explain what actually happened on that. This statement come from FAM. So yeah, maybe you have something to say about it.
Yeah, well, I read the FAM statement, and I do feel that it's really taken out of context, and the last paragraph is what I would call fantasy. They haven't communicated with us at all since the last 2 years. And they don't seem very interested in Jaami at all. Not only Jaami, there are other boys here which we are aware of, which we know as well. You've got Richard Chin, Isaac Agnew, Kobe J, Josh Belcher from Germany. Nobody's been communicating. It's not just Jaami. They don't communicate with anybody at all. And I do believe they have their own agenda, you know, with perhaps choosing the local boys. Who I think the local boys are also, you know, quite good as well. But yeah, I think they have a communication issue. They don't, as I say, they don't stay in touch with players, you know, as they should. As, you know, if you're interested to do something, you would make the extra effort. They're not doing that.
So you mean that there is no discussion about the documentation?
No. We never had a discussion about documentation. To be honest with you, documentation is not something you need FAM for. His mother has got Malaysian passport, and that can be done separately. It's not something you need FAM's help with at all.
And what you can say on statement from FAM?
In what regard? Which part? There's a big statement there, you see. So, yeah, so I'm just going to read like your questions there. So basically, we don't require FAM's help for documentation. So that's a false statement on their part. Commitment to choose Iraq or Malaysia. On that question alone, very interesting question. Malaysia, FAM hasn't chosen Jaami. Iraq has chosen Jaami. It's not Jaami has chosen Iraq. Iraq has chosen Jaami. They keep in touch. They fly to England, to Spain, to other countries in Europe. They come and watch the games, and then they select players to come to their camp. See, this is more professional. FAM do not come out from the office. They're sitting there, you know, all day long, making decision. And, you know, nobody, I watched the fans on the social media, and they all seem to be very frustrated about the management over there, as if they're not doing anything. I mean, that's what I can see from the social media feedback.
But from that statement also said that you seems not allowed the staff from FAM want to see physically about Jaami, what Jaami have.
Right, good question. So 2020, it was middle of the lockdown period, as you might be aware. So they asked him to come over to Malaysia, to stay there, and then to go over to Uzbekistan, which is 3 whole months. Okay, so over here, he had just started with the under-18s, and the Premier League here had just begun, the new season. He can't take 3 months out for them to come and evaluate whether he's good enough or not, because the Brighton wouldn't allow it. So I suggested to them, if you want to see whether he's good enough, along with other players that can't come over, they have to send scouts to come and watch the games. That's the only way this can happen. And if they can't do that, then they are failing in their, you know, in their jobs on having to do things. They want everything coming to them. It's not, you know, it's not the way things happen in the real world. Some players can fly out there, their clubs will release them, but some can't get released for 3 whole months.
Are you aware that physical appearance, Jamie, in Malaysia is really important? Because what I can understand from that statement seems like it's really difficult from your side to bring Jamie in Malaysia.
No, it's not difficult from my side at all. It's important that Jamie plays for Malaysia for the fans. Okay, the fans have been very supportive. We've got wonderful Malaysian fans out there, but FAM, the FA Malaysia, are not interested at all. And then they came out with that statement yesterday with false allegations. They're trying to blame me why I didn't bring Jamie. I can't bring Jamie to play in Malaysia without an invitation. That's the bottom line here. There's no invitation. There's no communication. There's zero from FAM.
So what you can say from that statement overall?
Well, yeah. So yeah, I've just probably covered it. You see, there's no communication from FAM at all. The fans are very supportive, but FAM, there's no communication at all. So
okay, I understand that. So Iraq choose Jamie now.
Yeah, Jamie didn't choose Iraq. Iraq chose Jamie because nobody from FAM is calling, but everybody from Iraq is calling. Even they don't speak English, most of them. They have translators to try and speak to us and to try and make it happen. They're making a really big effort, you see, whereas in my opinion, FAM are sleeping on this actual thing. And then they came out with this full statement yesterday to blame me why I'm not bringing him to Malaysia. It's not in my hands to just take him and put him on the pitch in Malaysia and play in the team. You need invitation, you see. There's no invitation. There's no communication.
Are you frustrated from that statement?
Well, it's not frustrated. I'm amazed, you can say. It's very, very strange how they work in that office. From my understanding now, I think they've now taken a new office over there, and I'm not sure what they did in the old office, but they're going to do the same thing in the new office. So who knows? But I do know the fans in Malaysia have been very supportive. They're wonderful people, and they are frustrated themselves with the management at FAM. But you have one really good, where was I saying? You know, His Royal Highness TMJ, he has been amazing. He's great for football over there. And I know that if he were in charge of FAM, things would happen properly. You can see he's got passion for the game. He's got knowledge, and he's achieved a lot. So yeah, he would be an amazing candidate if that were to happen.